Welcome everybody to another case study interview. So today we have Rohit Gupta. He is a money management and wealth creation coach. So Rohit has made over 2 lakhs of income after joining TBM Community. So welcome Rohit and congratulations for your achievement.
Thank you, Sagar. It's great pleasure to be here doing the interview with you.
Amazing, amazing. So Rohit, quickly tell us like what exactly you do, like in your coaching journey. How do you help people, specifically in your niche?
Okay. So basically, we have means the people who are earning right now, the main problem that with that is they don't know how to manage it properly. So it's like they have savings, insurance, investment, taxes, loans. So how they can optimize these things and how they can make that money to the investment so that they can reach the wealth goals that they have in their life. So I help them to reach those goals, and this is what I'm doing.
Amazing, Rohit. So, Rohit, so just wanted to know, like, what was the main challenge that you were facing before you joined TBM community?
Okay. So before joining TBM, it was like I was knowing that organic is a little means helpful in getting the leads and conversions also. But I was not knowing that how organic can be helpful, really helpful to me. So I was like going through the content, and every time I used to hear that organic is very helpful, organic is very helpful. So I was having that curiosity in me, like how it can be helpful to me. So one day a person pinged in one of the chat like Sagar can be helpful to you in this organic journey. So I just scroll your profile, and when I have seen this Rajiv Talreja's post about you, so I was hooked from that moment itself. And when I attended one or two sessions of yours, so I was pretty much sure that you will be the person who can help me, because in that workshop itself you were like to take actions, and that is the most important thing that I have realized in the journey is to take actions. Information
Actions.
we have so much, right? So
Amazing.
that's the thing, it pushed me to start. And so basically what I wanted to highlight is that I was understanding that there is something about organic that I need to learn. And that was the reason I joined TBM.
Amazing, amazing. And like, since you did not know about the organic, so how was that, like, lack of knowledge was affecting you in your business?
It was affecting me a lot because maybe I was not realizing it all, but from the moment I started with you, I started understanding like I was missing so many things. Like the major thing that I got from you was the offer creation. So
Hmm.
in fact, when I was starting to buy your program itself, at that moment when I seen your offer, that moment also I was very much hooked here. How much easier that offer can be, how easier you can make a person understand like what all they will be learning from you. So from that offer itself, I created my offer, and to be honest, before starting itself, I started getting the sale from my webinar. So
Amazing.
that was a moment for me.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned that the batch has not started yet. Then he says I just gone through that particular session also, and you message that you already started and converting through your webinar. That is good.
Correct.
Good. Good.
So I want to highlight on that point, like before what was happening is like I was doing the webinars, but I was closing the people on the calls, but I was
Okay.
not able to close anyone on the workshops. I was,
Webinar.
so in the webinars workshops, I was very much confused, like what is happening? I am giving so much value. People are so much happy, but why they are not able to buy it? And somebody told me like it might be related to your offer. People are, might not be able to understand the offer. And when I seen your offer on when I was buying, so I understood like this is the reason my webinars are not converting. And so that was starting.
Amazing, amazing. So I think that is a major breakthrough. Any other major breakthrough that you had throughout this journey? I know that is the first initial point. What any other major breakthrough that you would like to highlight?
Apart from that, two major things that I want to highlight is the best thing that I've learned from you is a structured approach. Like how you can make your coaching journey very easier for the person who is coming here to learn from you. And before even starting, I was very much confused. Like I should go to the only the recorded part, or I should conduct the live sessions also. But when I have seen your sessions happening, the live sessions as well as the recorded, so I was very much sure that I also need to do the live sessions. I started doing it, and so actually I've got the basic, the most important thing from you is the structured format, like how you conduct your sessions from the time you start the sessions and the way you structured the content. It's amazing, and I have almost followed the same approach in my community also. I will say, if I say I have modeled every other thing that you are doing right now, so I'm I'm really blessed to be part of the community so that I can model those things. And one more important point that I want to highlight here is, one day when I was speaking to you, maybe in some call or on a phone call when we discussed, so you were saying like every time I had a session before that, I sit down and think about like how I can make this session much better than the previous one. That was a very much important moment for me to understand like how a person can think about giving value to people. And that is what I have started also doing before even any other session happening that I'm doing for my community. I think a lot like what all I can do, even for the workshops, what all I can do so that it can be better from my last version. So this has helped me a lot.
Amazing, Rohit. Rohit, I want to know, like, is these are the things is one of the, like, everybody is getting, but I would like to know from your perspective, what exactly it takes to get that hitting the first 1 lakh? Because I know a lot of new coaches are struggling to get that first hitting that first 1 lakh. So, would you like to give any like important tips for them to hit that milestone as soon as possible?
Right. So basically, what I have understood in my journey, there are three things that is required. First thing is a vision. We need to have a good vision or a vision that will push us to do actions, because it's the actions that will get us results. So that is the first thing. Second thing is we need to have the mindset. Maybe we can have the mindset with the help of some mentors, or maybe with the help of books, videos, or anything that helps us. And the third thing is that technical and the structured approach. Maybe you can learn from a mentor that I have learned from you. So I will truly give the credit to you that I have learned that technical structure, like how it can be formatted so well. And even when we met for the offline meetup, so that was also very much planned how we can make it a good experience for the people who are coming up in the offline also. So these are the
Yeah.
three things that I say will actually help anyone. So, and the most important thing that I realized is the vision only. If you don't have a vision, you will be stopping at any of the small pitfalls also, because that will come out.
Great, Rohit. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, that vision is very important, as well as the structured approach, because that is how, like, there are a lot of things to do, but we need to see like what are the step-by-step action that we can take. What is the next move that we can take to get the results? Thank you for sharing. And anything that when it comes to like in terms of sales tips, or maybe what kind of things actually help you, what something that you did that help you to convert more sales? Would you like to give any tips in terms of sales or anything marketing related?
Okay. Sales tip I will say is like I have always think as a customer, like as a customer, what I want in 2 hours, maybe if I can understand how a person can help me, as a how authentic I can be in the workshop, that will actually help anyone to decide it. Second is like how simplest you can make that workshop for the person to understand, so that they think like, okay, the if you can give us so much value in 2 hours, then you can actually be helping me in the real journey as well. So that structure. And the third thing is how your offer will be. I will truly say that offer helps a lot.
Yeah, offer definitely. Without offer, sometimes what happens if we think, okay, we need leads, we need sales. But that's why, like, I always try to suggest that, okay, you are coming to me for learning lead generation, but lead generation is not the only thing. Before that, we need to have an offer which is sellable. Maximum time I see these are the biggest roadblock for lot of coaches. And you rightly says that is the major part. Once you have an offer, then you can do that. And that's why we have structured our program: first offer, then lead generation, then sales.
The last thing that I want to highlight here is the customer journey. So from Siddharth's workshop, I've got that customer journey, like how a customer will start from there till when he reaches a goal. What will be the customer journey? So I have prepared that also in the workshop so that person can understand like how he will be starting, what all things he'll get. Every other minute details I put up so that it becomes easier for them to understand like how I'll be helping them.
Amazing, Rohit. Now, Rohit, I would like to know what are the major factor that actually impacted to your journey in the TBM community? Like specifically, we do a lot of activities, a lot of coaching sessions. So, anything that you'd like to highlight that actually helped you in this process of moving to the next level?
So I will say the sessions are actually awesome, like the how you have structured the content and how you tell, and the document that you have prepared for every other session is actually very helpful because it helps us to take actions. It's like most of the time what happens is we get the information, but we don't know what to do with that information. So that document helps us a lot. And the second thing is the morning action calls. So morning action calls helps us a lot to take that action also. Sometimes after giving everything also, some people might not be able to do it because of some XYZ factors. So that morning action calls also pushes us to do those actions. And many times you have said that like you need to put up a story today and you will be putting up a poll also. So that's a push factor for everyone. Like, yeah, today I have to put up a story. Today I have to put up an offer. Like right now, Holi is there. Then there are so many other occasions have come up, and you are like, okay, we have to put up an offer for this occasion. We have to put up the offer. So this is actually very helpful, and we feel like a family. Like that, we don't feel like we are into some people we have met on the online world. So we feel like a family. Like everybody is here is so much supportive. Like you can give a call to anyone here, and everybody is willing to help. So that type of environment that you have created in this community is truly awesome, I will say. And this is what there are so many things to say. I will say maybe I am missing some pointers, but I will say like everything is awesome. You have designed the structure very well, and everything you have designed it very much nicely.
Thank you for sharing, Rohit. So there are a lot of people like they wanted to join our program and they still in the fence or like whether is it right time or like so what would be your suggestions?
I will say there is nothing called right time, wrong time, because whenever you think it is important, that is the right time. And if you think it's really important for you, for anyone to grow in this journey, they want to have a clear path, they want to have a clear direction, what they need to do so that they can reach their coaching, they can get the sales. Like one-on-one sales is also there, Rath also helps a lot on that. So though every other thing is like it's not only about the organic part. I will say like mostly when I started it, I was knowing that it's mostly on the organic part. But when I have gone into the community, when we are into the diamond, so we are doing on the workshops also. Like workshops, what type of content should be there? What should we you speaking? We are doing the action calls in the vicinity of everyone. So we get so many feedbacks from the people. So those things are very helpful for anyone. And it's not only limited to organic, I will say now. Now I
Yeah.
think discussing about the email marketing also. We were about to take the sessions on that also. So it's like a complete package. It's not only limited to organic. Maybe I think you need to think about changing the name also. Right now
Yeah,
we are.
I need to change my positioning name also because
Yeah.
a lot of people come to me like as you also said you came for organic marketing but later you discovered some other stuff was happening. You also mentioned about like this email marketing part definitely part of Diamond. Also wanted to ask you like how Diamond is something helping you, Rohit, when it comes to this particular
That
journey.
actually helping a lot because we do action calls there. We have so many people there, and we
Action
do
Mastermind, yeah, yeah.
action mastermind. Yeah. So that is very helpful because we have almost 20-30 people giving us the feedbacks then and there so that before going to the battleground, we are already prepared, like what all has to be done. So that actually is very helpful. And that gives a lot of confidence also. I have seen so many people who are struggling or who are not having that confidence also to start. they have also got that confidence from those calls. So that is very helpful, I'll say.
Amazing, Rohit. Rohit, would also love to know about the other side of your journey, like where you struggled and how did you come out from that? Because a lot of times we talk about the good stuff. We love to know about that because that is the hero's journey that we wanted to know.
Thank you for asking that. Normally, people don't want to hear that. People only hear the good part of the story, and there is so much things going in the background, like various things goes on. Like sometimes your ads are not running, sometimes this is not working, sometimes you are spending so much on the costings of tools and the Facebook ads and every other thing is going on, and you get really thinking like what all has to be done. And I still remember in the one of the webinars, Rahat and you were there and you spoke that we understand that being coaches, it's a very lonely journey. And that journey has been very much as a family once I have become part of the TBM. So I will say that being a coach, it's very much lonely experience that we go through every other day because there is no one we can speak to, and we are very stuck. Like what can be done now? What next? Like it's like being a coach, we hear so many things, so we think like, okay, this is the end. But once we do that part, then also we are not sure like what should be done next. So a mentor, a person will be there like who can help you, has already gone through it. Like you have already reached that 1 year mark. So you can tell us like what should be the path, Rohit. You can go through and experience that 1 year. And that's the reason I was able to see that, okay, Sagar can be the person who is already doing this and he's giving us so much value. So I can really learn from him and I can also achieve that mark. So that kind of confidence we get when we have such kind of mentors around us. So that's the thing. So it's like mentors and the community also gives a lot of confidence. And to stop this problems every day we face as a coach and we feel lonely. So this, I think TBM has helped me a lot on this.
Amazing. That is good part that you mentioned, Rohit, and super stuff. I think I know irrespective of your job, you're still building this business. This is something one of the highlight that I would like to mention. Some people say with job that you can't build business. I would say I personally done it. Then I think you are also doing the same. And
To highlight on that point, sorry, thank you for highlighting it. So I wanted to highlight that, like, I also have a daughter. She's 2 years old right now, and when I started on this journey, online journey, so she was almost 6 months old. So that experience was not easy for my family also. They also were in the starting, they were also very much skeptical about what you're doing and why you are doing this. You are already in a job, or why you're doing this. So previously when I started this, I was also not very sure. But when I came into the journey, I was very sure that I have to do this only because I have heard one place wherein there are only two moments which is the defining part of your life. That is first when you're born, and second is when you understand why you were born. And in few months old, I got to know that why I was born. And so that was the reason it pushes me every other day. And the second major thing that I want to do this is for my daughter, because I want to spend my time with my daughter, and don't want to be a person who is there in the job morning till evening and he's not able to spend time with his daughter or his family. So I wanted to be that person, and that is the reason I am doing all this. And I'm sure this year I'll be out of my job, and with your help and with your wishes, I'll be completing that part for sure.
amazing, Rohit. Great commitment. And once again, congratulations. And I can't wait to see you hitting your next seven-figure mark, then eight-figure mark very soon. We'll see you next. And yes, once again, congratulations. Any last message that you'd like to give?
Last message that I want to give to everyone is like have higher dreams and keep working on those with actions, and everything will be achievable.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Rohit. Everyone, those who are someone who got inspired and learned something, uh, tell me in the chat box, in the comment box, what did you learn from Rohit? And also, if you're not part of our TBM family, I would like to invite you for a journey of transformations. Our community is completely focused on like helping you to move forward. So as Rohit says, we're not just limited to organic, but we are helping all the coaches to grow and take your business to the next level. Whether a beginner coach or expert coach, definitely you will get value. So I'll share some links in the below, and also I'll be sharing like we would like to check out what Rohit does. So I'll be sharing his links as well. So see you guys. Thank you so much again. Thank you so much, Rohit, once again.